He Moku. It amazes me how our kupuna could see the future and could care so much about each other no matter where you're at.
I just saw, the sea of blue, standing there, but Kanaka children. I think that's what touches my heart is they're Kanaka. And for them to be standing on the shore just made me think, what is that like when they stand a couple thousand years ago, when they stood there and they watched our ali'i come and our people come to shore. And how that must have felt to greet them, to know that they had come so far to get to where we are. We just kept on thinking of the goal. What's the goal? To connect our haumana to that va'a, to make sure there was some kind of connection that they would never ever forget this moment. That 40 years from now, like I remember 40 years ago when Hokulea came home, I don't forget. I know where I was. I know what was happening. These babies will never forget.
You guys see that out on that field, look like confetti. It's like an Easter egg hunt. That correlates with this, okay? So, you guys know your plants. You guys know what ulei looks like. We keep good thoughts while we're planting these trees. Today we came to plant canoes. We're not planting a koa tree, we're planting a va'a.
These children that planted today, their hearts were in it. They knew why they were planting. They knew the potential of what they were doing to impact so many other people. Tomorrow we're looking at hoping that thousands of people will come to Kokua to plant. So, they know their kuleana to start to open that opportunity.
And it's not only malamaing the aina, also our kupuna and our keiki, and that we're all here for a reason. And our kupuna make that known that the makani, the rain, it's all ho'ailona to know that we're in the right spot at the right time.
I'm just thinking about future generations and how I can help my kids and anyone else who comes after me, and how I can show them my love and affection for them by just doing something simple right now. Planting flowers, being on the va'a, anything that I can do for them.
One day, they may not sit under the shade of that tree or eat the fruit, but their mo'opuna might, their keiki might. And that's what they should have kept in their hearts, to remember that you're doing a good thing, that it is our kuleana.
It's not only think about ourselves, we think about our keiki and the future.
Let's go holly holly. Why?
What
Let's make a line.
Uncle was saying earlier, we're not just planting plants, we're planting
from the trough
canoes, we're planting va'a.
This is something that they're going to go home and tell their parents and their ohana, and that's, it's just part of living Ike Hawaii, living your nohona, not just talking about it. This planting of these 1,000 koa trees doesn't end this weekend. It's the start for Maui Nui to Ola. And that's why this whole thing is called Ola o Maui Nui, because now we have kuleana. Let's start planting across Mauna Kahalavai, and then maybe over to Lanai. But we have kuleana to continue to do this.